Hey, today I'm going to give you a little rundown for any new or veteran players of No Man's Sky. I'm going to get straight into it because I fucking hate tutorials where people fucking drag intros. You can also just read my step-by-step tips in the description if you don't have time for the video. And with that said, let's go. My first biggest piece of advice for any new players is just to explore. Explore your galaxy, your planet, and nearby galaxies, most notably once you unlock the hyperdrive. A big moneymaker I found when I started playing was Gravitino Balls. Gravitino Balls are considered a rare item in the game, although I think that's very incorrect conclusion. Gravitino Balls spawn on planets with high or aggressive sentinels, and if the planet's rather empty. This may take a little exploring before you find something that works, but trust me, just explore planets. Gravitino Balls spawn in clusters of typically red or colored spheres. When approached, they turn white and have an audio cue, but simultaneously will spawn tier 3 sentinels. The decision to fight them is up to you, but for new players I highly recommend you avoid them. Without an upgrade to my jetpack, I was easily able to evade them. You can carry 5 Gravitino Balls at once per slot. Fills up very fast, so you might want to make sure your inventory is very empty and to pick up any inventory upgrades you can find in space stations. These clusters tend to spawn very close to one another, so just go running around from cluster to cluster until your inventory is full. Here's a little clip of me collecting the balls. Finding another group and collecting that group, all without taking much damage from the sentinels. Once your inventory is full, you're gonna want to peel quickly. It took me about 5 minutes to fill up my inventory. You've got to get to a space station fast because pirates can hunt you down and that's really no fun. As you can see here, each cluster of Gravitino Balls sells for roughly 200,000 units, and in my case, I can get about 4 million units in a good galaxy. Just rinse and repeat, and you will have more than enough units to do just about anything you need, especially when most A-tier ships sell for around 4 million and most multi-tool upgrades go for less than that. You should be more than safe with this amount. My next biggest suggestion would be hunting abandoned freighters. Abandoned freighters are jam-packed with loot, and race-specific loot at that. Go to a galaxy for the desired race, and then use an emergency signal. You can also obtain distress signals and emergency broadcast from the space anomaly when you talk to Iteration Helios. I needed Viking daggers and Viking effigies, so I decided to do mine in a Viking galaxy. Also make sure to stock up on ion batteries and life support gels because you will freeze to death otherwise. I recommend putting them in your cargo slots. Here are the results of my expedition, and the expedition itself only took me about 15 minutes. And I recommend trading in your manifest with the Tainted Metal dealer as opposed to the Envoy guide, as he will get you more Tainted Metal and usually another emergency signal, which can allow you to find another freighter, rinse and repeat. Whereas the Trade Envoy or the Envoy guide typically will only get you units. These things really helped me out as a starting player and made the game much easier for me. I hope this was rather simple. I can answer any questions in the comments. Thank you all for watching. See you all later.